Now let's just move on further towards the problems, and the very first question is: a life insurance agent found the following data for the distribution of the ages of 100 policyholders. Calculate the median age if policies are given only to the persons having the age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. So this is nothing but the table which is given to us. So you can see over here, in place of the continuous intervals, we have below 20, below 25, below 30, below 35, below 40, and so goes on. So first of all, we'll convert these below 20, below 25 into the continuous intervals. So as you can see over here, we have the very first as below 20, and then we have below 25. So I'm using these two values in order to make a continuous interval. So we have over here is 20, over here is 25. So I can take an interval 20 to 25. Further, I can take the interval as 25 to 30. I can take the interval as 30 to 35. But whenever I'm just converting them into the continuous intervals, then the values of it, that is the number of the policy holders, should be changed. So let us suppose if I'm just moving on further with the answer, I'm just taking the table over here. So let's just neglect this row first. Let's just neglect this column first. We are not talking about this column first. So this is nothing but the way I am just taking the age. So first of all, I'm taking below 20. We can also take it as 15 to 20, because we know that we have taken the values as 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, and all these have a class size as 5. So we can also take it as 15 to 20. But I'm just keeping it as below 20 only. So it is below 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. It means we are just talking about only these classes. So for these classes, the number of the policy holders would be changed. How? Let's just see. So for the very first value, we have the number of the policy holders as nothing but 2. This was nothing but 2. But now the next value means for the interval 20 to 25 age, the number of the policy holders would be changed, because the second row that we have was like below 25, and for below 25 we have the answer as nothing but 6. But now we are taking the interval from 20 to 25. It means we are just talking about the number of the policy holders that are existing or lying in between only this interval. So hence it would be nothing but, we know that below 20 the number of the policy holders were 2, and below 25 the number of the policy holders was 6. So 6 minus 2 should be nothing but is equal to 4. It means the number of the policy holders that are lying in between the age of 20 to 25 should be nothing but is equal to 4. So this is the way that we are transforming our table into such a manner. Now let's just talk about the next one. So for the next one, we have below 30. So for below 30, we have the number of the policy holders as 24. But now we are just talking about this particular interval only. So for this particular interval, we have the number of policy holders should be like 24 minus the preceding value, which is nothing but 6. So this is nothing but 18. And further we have for 30 to 35, we have the values. For below 35, we have the value as 45. So for this we have 45 minus 18, which is nothing but 45. We have 45, and further we have this as 18. So this would be nothing but is equal to, this is 7, and further we have this as nothing but 2, 3, and 4. So this is 27. And now further for 35 to 40, we have this as 78 minus 45, which is nothing but is equal to the number of the policy holders that are lying in between 35 to 40. So this is nothing but 33. Now in the similar manner, the next is nothing but 89 minus of 78, which is nothing but is equal to 11. You can see this is 11. And further we have 92 minus of 89, which is nothing but is equal to 3. We have 3, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this is nothing but 3. Now further we have this as 98 minus of 92, which is nothing but is equal to, but is equal to 6. This is nothing but 6, and further we have this as nothing but 100 minus of 98, which is nothing but is equal to 2. So the number of the policy holders are now changed. So these are nothing but 2, 4, 18, 27, 33, 11, 8, 6 and 2. 3, 6 and 2. This is 3, 3, 6 and 2. So these are the number of the policy holders that are lying in between these intervals now. So we have converted our table, which was all about below 20, below 25. We have converted that table into such a continuous manner. Now let's just talk about the cumulative frequency. What is the cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency is actually nothing but the sum of the frequencies for the respective classes. What does it mean? So first of all, we'll take this 2 as it is. First of all, we'll take this 2 as it is. This 2 remains the same as it is. For the next class, we have to take the sum of this class, the sum of this plus the sum of this particular class. Means 2 plus 4 is nothing but is equal to 6. This is the cumulative frequency for the second class. So 6 is actually coming up by taking the sum of 4 plus 2, means the sum of these two classes. And further, for this particular class, this 24 is actually coming out to be as by taking the sum of these classes, means we are taking the combination of sum of these three classes. So this is nothing but 24. So this is 18 plus 4 plus 2. This is nothing but is equal to 24. You can see this. Now 45 cumulative frequency is actually coming by summing up all these frequencies, means 27 plus 18 plus 4 plus 2 is actually nothing but 45. So this is 27 plus 18 plus 4 plus 2, which is nothing but 45. And in the similar manner, we are just taking the sum of the further preceding classes, and we are getting 78, and further we are getting the value as nothing but 89, and further we are getting the value as 92. We are just taking the sum of all the preceding classes, and further we are taking the sum of all the preceding classes. So at the end, we are getting the answer as nothing but is equal to 100. We are getting the answer as nothing but is equal to 100, which is actually representing our small n. So this is nothing but our small n. N is equal to 100 is the value which will help us to find out the median class, because the very first step for the median was like find the median class, and the median class can be calculated by first of all calculating the cumulative frequency. This is the cumulative frequency. The value of n at the end we are getting is nothing but 100, and further we have to calculate n by 2. So what is n by 2? N by 2 means 100 by 2. 100 by 2 means nothing but is equal to 55. So the this would be nothing but 50, not 55. This is 50. So the next step would be like we have to locate the class. We have to locate the class having cumulative frequency, having a CF nearest to 50. Now we can able to locate the class having the cumulative frequency nearest to 250, which is nothing but 45. So you can see this is nothing but my median class. So you can see the nearest to 45, we are taking the value which is nearest to 45, and further this is nearest to 50. Nearest to 50, or further we can take it as nothing but greater to 50. So now we have to locate the class. So the second step would be like locate the median class. We have to locate the median class over here. So we have to locate the class having the cumulative frequency greater or nearest to n by 2, that is nothing but 50. So we can see over here that is the value which is greater than 50 is actually nothing but a 78. This is 78. The cumulative frequency is 78. So this is actually representing my median class. So this class is nothing but my median class. So let us suppose if I'm just highlighting it, this is nothing but my median class. This is my median class over here, because this is the class which do have a cumulative frequency which is greater to 50, which is nothing but 78. Now let's just calculate the median. Now the third step would be like the median is nothing but is equal to, let's just apply the formula. This is L plus n by 2 minus of cumulative frequency we have divided by the frequency we have into of h. Now let's just plug in all the values over here. So first of all, L is nothing but the lower limit of this particular median class. We can see the lower limit is actually nothing but is equal to 35. So this is 35. Let's just plug in 35 plus n by 2. We know about the n by 2. This is 50 minus the cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency of the preceding class. CF represents the cumulative frequency of the preceding class. So this is nothing but a 45. So this is nothing but 45 divided by the frequency of the class. What is the frequency of the class? It is nothing but 33. So this is nothing but 33 into the class size. What is the size of the class? So we know the size of the class is nothing but 5. So let's just sort it out. So this is nothing but 35 plus of 5 into 5, which is 25 divided by 33. So let us suppose if I'm just taking the approximate value of this one as 0.75, I'm just taking an approximate value over here. So this is nothing but 35.75, which is nothing but the median age of the question that is given to us, which is nothing but our answer. So at the end, median is nothing but is equal to 35.75, and this is nothing but the answer for this question.